What up? What up? What up? What up? Speak easy. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because this is my first time doing this type of video, and so I'm gonna do it the best I can. It might look like I'm looking at y'all. It might look like I'm looking at something else. Like, I don't know what it's gonna look like I'm looking at, but I'm fucking talking to y'all. So don't pay attention to that. The content should be more important than the direction of my eyes. And also I'm gonna multitask because I am gonna roll me some Pacalolo. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is when you are building an office on the go. Okay, like for example, look, let me show you what I mean by office on the go in this video. You see that? That's my team. And you see where the fuck I'm at. And you see where I'm right here on. Okay. So, off the grid type shit. But you still want to maintain some level of productivity, right? So what I've done, now I'm gonna just tell you like about what I've put together because it works in an array of circumstances that you run into when you actually out here as a professional in the wild off the grid. Not because you trying to be an off the gridder or whatever, but because whatever the situation may be, you ain't got power and electricity like you need it. And so what one of the things that I'm gonna point out is electricity. You'd be surprised how hard it is to power some shit. When you need to power your laptop, your fucking iPad, your tablet, your phone, your shaver. Like, my shaving equipment requires recharging and such. That's why I got these bumps, because I shaved with a razor that wasn't electrical and fucking bumped me up. But anyway, one of the things that, like, okay, so I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch this. Now you see right here, I've got an Acer. And this is a Chromebook. And then, you see right here, this is the Note 9. And that is the Pacalolo. But anyway, this is a Chromebook. And then right now, I can't show you this because, well, actually, you know what? I am going to show you this. I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to say, so right here, you see me recording you, and you see I've got the laptop in front of the Chromebook. I mean, no, excuse me, I've got the tablet in front of the Chromebook. And there's Basecamp. There's somebody over there by my camp. YouTube. Recording you, you recording me, recording you, recording everything. Woohoo! Hello. Let me put this in Creative Cloud first. Hold on 1 second. So it can be uploading while I'm talking to y'all on this shit. So now, as you can see, I'm uploading this to my Creative Cloud so that it's available on my iPad. And I'm recording this on my iPad. So I'm gonna do all the editing on the iPad. But the thing is that, all right, so let's start back over. Now you know what equipment I have. Let me talk about why. So first of all, when it comes to the Chromebook, the reason why the Chromebook is so important is because when you out here essentially on a Hawaiian safari, right, you bump up against stuff. You bump up against stuff, stuff get wet, you know, sand gets in stuff, etc. And so the problem with that is that it breaks a traditional laptop or MacBook or whatever. So what I've decided to do is, the good thing about a Chromebook is that they don't have like many moving parts. So they can take a beating a lot stronger than a laptop or a MacBook can take. Another thing is that like in the cases that I need computation that exceed what my Chromebook is capable of, I have machines back at home that are essentially my personal cloud. Then plus on top of that, I have dedicated servers that I lease from people. But you don't have to go through the extreme that I do. Like, remember, like I'm a software engineer. Like, I build bots, I build websites, I build mobile apps, I build all kind of stuff. And so I need computation in ways that maybe some of you don't, okay? And that's fine. But what I want to help you understand is how to organize yourself so that you have safety, efficiency, and computation on demand that's necessary for what your reality is, like what you have to do computer-wise. Now, you're going to want a good, strong internet signal. You're going to want a good, strong mobile call and text and then also data connection. And so you want a good mobile device. Like, the lion's share of the investment that I put in my mobile office was in the phone. And the reason is because my phone is not just a phone, but it's also a Wi-Fi hub. Okay? It's a camera. It is my computer in my pocket. And I mean that in a lot of different ways. Like, for example, like I can literally connect to the computers back home or right here in front of me from this phone easily. And so the laptop can stay in the bag, the iPad can stay in the bag, and I can interact with the computers through this. Now, another good thing is that, so like, let's say when it comes to the Chromebook, what I mean by computation, I think I need to start this over when it comes to that, because some of you might not understand. Like, what I mean by computation is you need to do things on a machine that a Chromebook can't handle. That's where it becomes a concern, right? So the reason why you don't get a Chromebook is because it's like, whoa, what if I need to do Photoshop? Well, that's where computation comes in. That's where cloud computation comes in. So So we can put Photoshop in the cloud and then connect to the virtual machine and use Photoshop as if it's on the machine that's in front of me, and not have to have that machine in front of me. Now, once again, if you like, so I have an array of computational resources. So I have machines back at home, and then also I have a Microsoft Azure account, and then also I have VPS machines through HostGator. Okay. And so with that, once again, like, my situation might not be the extent of what you need to pull off, but I just want you to know that, like, this can get kind of like extensive, right? So anyway, you want to take, with all this being said, you want to take a device that's inexpensive, connects to the web good, gives you a good keyboard, is light, and can take a punch. So for me, that device is Chromebook. That's the beginning. Chromebook, I can connect to every other device and control it in the cloud as long as I've got an internet connection. Your mobile device is your camera, your Wi-Fi hub, your phone, of course. And then also it is a pilot or a satellite for every one of your other devices. Your tablet is your computer in situations where pulling out your full fucking laptop isn't the best idea or isn't very comfortable. Okay? So you need a phone, a tablet, and a Chromebook to pull this off. And at that point, you will have optimized conservation of energy and data. But then with your cloud accounts, with Azure or AWS, you can access computation in to the degree that you need it, while still keeping the devices that you carry on you safe. Well, not safe. I'll talk about that later. But you can carry devices that if I lose this Chromebook, I've lost what, a couple $100? You carry your MacBook Air out here and you've lost what, a couple $1,000 maybe sometimes. Big difference. But then you can connect to whatever level of computation and resources that you need in the cloud. That is the best structure. Have a good evening. Bye. I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Mahalo and aloha.